you guys hosting this weekend, just how much of an advantage is that going against an SEC opponent?
Well, I think it's an advantage against any opponent, regardless of who you're playing. Obviously, it's so much better to be at home and sleep in your own bed, and not have to have travel days and all that stuff. And it's just also a huge advantage mentally to know that you're playing at home as well. So,
How have you seen the pitching staff really come together? Just when your backs are against the wall, it seems like that's when you guys respond and play your best.
Yeah, I mean, every time our backs are against the wall, pitchers, as a staff, challenge each other. Hey, this is on us to get it done. And, I think I'm happy with how we responded.
Can you speak to where Oz has made the biggest change in your game? Is it mental side or physical for you?
Yeah, he definitely helped a lot, the mental side, and what it takes mentally to compete and have success at this level. And I'm really happy with how that's progressed.
Looking at the opponent this weekend with that Tennessee lineup, Justin, so that you guys haven't looked overly in depth at them, but from just a quick glance, what do you see in them?
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of obviously there's a lot of strengths, and that's something I have to be aware of, but also some, a lot of weaknesses I think we can exploit if, we execute our big strong with them.
Yeah, well, it seems like in the biggest moments of the season, they call your name. Do you enjoy having your name called when it comes to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always exciting to, like I've said previously, have the burden of success on your shoulders. It's an exciting opportunity, Win or lose, it's going to be a man right here, and what more could you ask for?
Having Hattiesburg in the center of the baseball world right now, just how much of an opportunity is that for you guys to showcase what USM's all about?
Yeah, obviously it's a huge moment, not just for the team, but for the university as a whole. And, we get a chance to represent the university on the national stage. And I'm very excited to be able to demonstrate our team to the national stage.
How do you feel like that you guys are going about doing this differently, if at all? I know you weren't here last year, but what do you think the feeling is for the guys who were here a year before?
Yeah, it seems like last year, just getting to the Supers was like, this was like, obviously it's huge this year, but it's like such a huge moment last year. Like, okay, we finally kind of got past the regional, but now it's like, hey, we're supposed to be in the Super. Now it's time to take that next step and win it and keep progressing from that.
And kind of speaking of Southern Miss as a national baseball power, I mean, this is twice in a row, top 16 in the nation, and possibly top 8 after this. So just kind of talk about how you guys are sensing everybody starting to pay attention to Southern Miss now.
Yeah, obviously, you do it once and there, it's a big thing, but when you're starting to do it consecutive years and consecutively, it really sheds light on the program, like, hey, they're delivering success consistently, and yeah. So.
Well, can you kind of talk about your time at Itawamba and why was that kind of an important step for you? What did you learn about yourself and how you became a better player?
Well, obviously, Itawamba was obviously a huge time because when I got there, I mean, I never really delved too deep into the player development side or anything like that. Just kind of throwing baseballs in high school, had fun, whatever. It's cool. And when I got to Itawamba, faced some adversity, like, I'm not near as good as I think I am. I'm going to have to change a lot of things if I want to keep playing. And so Itawamba was a good time because I experienced failure on a scale that I never experienced before, and it allowed me to basically learn a lot about how to actually get better and keep playing this game. And some people say failure's bad, whatever, but like failing a lot at SEC allowed me to progress so much further than otherwise would have if I'd just been successful along.
Will, looks like you've been able to lean on your change a little more down the stretch. Can you kind of speak to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's something like I knew the shape and movement was good. It's something I never really had a lot of confidence in executing correctly. But as of recently, I was like, okay, well, if I want to have the success I want, I'm going to have to just trust it. And obviously, I started to trust it and had success. And I'm excited to see how it keeps going.
Just kind of speaking to where you came from, Moorville. Can you kind of describe that town? Like, what kind of town is Moorville?
Very much a rural community right outside Tupelo. But also, I mean, a huge baseball town. Moorville, like, baseball is the sport at Moorville, and so I guess there's a lot of fan support for my baseball team in high school and growing up. And I love the town, love the people, and yeah.
There's a lot of guys that come out of Moorville or that area that have kind of gone on and played baseball. Are there any guys that you kind of looked up to?
I don't think so. I think I'm like the second guy to play. Oh, sorry. I think I'm like the second guy to play D1 from Moorville, or second, third. So yeah, not a huge amount of people. A lot of JUCO guys though. Yeah.
But growing up for you, did you follow Southern Miss, or did you have a team that you kind of followed at all? College baseball?
I mean, I wouldn't really say from Northeast Mississippi I followed Southern Miss that closely growing up. My mom went to Ole Miss, my dad went to State, so like there wasn't really either one of those teams I picked. It was just kind of like I enjoyed baseball watching it, but never really had a specific game.
Do you expect the Pete to be rocking this weekend?
Oh yeah, I expect a ton of people to be here just looking at ticket prices. Yeah. So.
Will, what's kind of been the reaction from your family, friends of yours, just based off of your performances lately?
I mean, they're very, excited, proud for me. My friends, they text me all the time. Job bro, keep it going. And obviously, my mom and dad are very supportive and very much enjoying the ride so far.
What's it like having a reliever like Justin Storm who can come in and eat 6 innings and strike out 10 batters? I mean, it's such a weapon that a lot of programs maybe don't have.
Oh yeah, it's unreal. And then also, it takes a lot of stress off the other pitchers too, because you're like, hey, I'm gonna go here and give it everything I have. But even doesn't go my way, I have somebody like Storm who can come in and just shut the door. So you always have somebody behind you who can pick you up. So.